Good morning to all. This is Najma Begum, Assistant Professor of Department of English, JG College of Arts and Science. In this presentation, we're going to discuss about the Press Council of India. The Press Council of India. The Press Council of India is a statutory educating organization in India formed in 1966 by its parliament. It is a self-regulatory watchdog of the press, for the press, and by the press that operates under the Press Council Act of 1978. Objects of the Council. The objects of present Press Council are substantially the same as were laid down under the Act of 1965, and it is not necessary to repeat them here. But the functions have undergone some change in that the three of the functions listed in the earlier Act were not included in the 1978 Act, as they were considered to be burdensome for the Council to perform. These related to promoting the establishment of such common services for the supply and dissemination of news to newspapers as may, from time to time, appear to it to be desirable, providing facilities for proper education and training of persons in the profession of journalism, promoting technical or other research. Functions of the Press Council of India. It helps the newspaper to maintain the independence. It builds a code of conduct for the newspapers in accordance with the high professional standards. It works to promote technical and other research areas related to the news. It helps provide proper training to new journalists. It helps to spread the news all over India. It promotes the supply of newspaper from one place to another and on time. It helps to promote the proper function of production or publication of the newspaper in a proper manner. It helps to keep a review of on all the functioning, the production and processing of the newspaper. It ensures that maintenance of the taste of the people should be kept in mind and see over both the rights and responsibility of the citizenship. Powers of the Council. They have the power to censure any rule which generally violates the journalist's ethics and public taste. They can hold any inquiry against any editor of the journal if they found that any misconduct has been taken place with regard to any matter related to the press. The proceeding should be taken place with regard to the judicial hearing under section 193 and 228 of the Indian Penal Code. Practice and procedure of the Council. The Press Council of India was first set up in the year 1966 by the Parliament on the recommendations of the First Press Commission with the object of preserving the freedom of the press and of maintaining and improving the standards of press in India. The present council functions under the Press Council Act 1978. It is a statutory, quasi-judicial body which acts as a watchdog of the press. It educates the complaints against and by the press for violation of ethics and for violation of the freedom of the press, respectively. Cases handled last 1 year. Complaints received 8,939, out of which 6,246 were against the press. Major complaints against the press are publication of unverified and abused language, printing of obscene pictures, communal and casteist writings, attempts to inflame communal passion, refusal to publish replies, encroachment on privacy, distorted and prejudiced reporting, suppression of facts, sensational and misleading headings, malicious reporting and writing. The Press Council Act 1978. Press Council Act 1978 an act to establish a press council for the purpose of preserving the freedom of the press and of maintaining and improving the standards of newspapers and news agencies in India. Thank you.